It's gonna be so hard to say. I mean, my whole fan base is about to turn on me. Oh shit. Hey, what up guys? I'm MITUS and this is another episode of Creased. Now, I have an admission to make. You guys may or may not like it, but I feel like you're gonna lose your minds. Here it is. I don't keep my boxes. Now this might sound crazy, but for the longest time I did keep my boxes and I kept them stacked with the boxes. But after a bit of time those boxes wear and it's not a good look. It doesn't look good. So I wanted something that was a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. Now I know we all see drop fronts and all types of boxes everywhere, but for the most part the big brands are like 20 bucks each, right? So if you imagine that, every time you bought a pair of shoes you spent an extra $20. It's not too bad if you do it like that, but if you already have a crazy collection and then go out and buy them all at once. For me, I thought it was a little bit crazy, so I was looking for something else. Initially, I bought this rack from Temple & Webster or something, and it looked good. It kind of did, till I got it here and it was like plastic and vinyl material for the shelving. This is what I was using, but you know, just doesn't look as tidy to me. There's still some stuff there, got some stuff there, stuff everywhere to be honest. But don't get me wrong, it did the trick. It worked. Like it made sure a bunch of my sneakers were out of their boxes, just chilling, kind of looks good. But I've been looking for, you know, alternatives since. I've obviously got the cube shelf right here that we have for the set. I do have a shelving unit in my bedroom, you know, display pieces, certain shoes that I feel like warrant a little bit more shine. Then Reject Shop started doing these shoe boxes for $8 each, and they're fantastic. I should say they are fantastic, but I'd say 2 out of 10 you might have to return. And they have no issue returning them, so if you do get one that's a little bit dodgy, doesn't go together properly or broken or whatever, take it back and swap it, you're all good. I've been using them for a while. But now K Mart's in the game. From images they look the same as the Reject Shop ones, but they're slightly different. And I actually haven't put one together. I'm going to do that right now for you guys while we're on camera. But they've got these holes here which I feel like are for ventilation, I guess. You know, stinky shoes, maybe, you know, mold, all that type of shit. But let's put one together and then we'll compare it to a Reject Shop one. Alright, so we'll get this cellophane off. But to be honest, I'm probably going to speed through this. It's going to take a minute. Not really a minute. It'll probably take that long. You don't really want to see me fumble around fucking this up, so I'm gonna be doing it, but you guys will see it in time lapse. Okay, that's different. I actually made the instructions for this. This is super different. Right, so we want the grooves on the bottom or what? Man, I don't know. I'm fucking confused. This is not a great start at all. Alright, let's give it a go. I've got a few here. They're identical that way, so I can't really fuck it up. This is actually a better system than the Reject Shop one. I'm gonna tell you, straight off the gate. Reject Shop one has a lot more room for error, and don't really click together really well, and sometimes if you go to and it forces, it breaks really easy. Click it in. That was not too painful. This is actually a more solid construction. It goes together a lot easier, and it's $1 cheaper. Who knew Kmart was in the sneaker game? Recently I've noticed that they're starting to get into these little niche markets, like obviously these are designed for sneakerheads, right? They've also been doing their own gaming stuff, so they'll have LED displays, they've got gaming mouse, headsets, all this type of stuff for PC gamers and streamers. They're doing stuff like the O-lights for vloggers. They're getting into these niche markets. Kmart knows what's up, and to be honest, I'm probably going to be getting a lot of these. I'm getting rid of the Temple and Webster racking, and I'm probably going to pump out a bunch of these. Now, when they did come in, I did see them, and I grabbed like 2 or 3 just for this video, and then just never did the video. And then I was like, nah, for a proper video I need at least 5. So next time I went to get some, there was none left. And then they had stock tags, so if they had anything, they couldn't bring it out because they had to do all that. And then they were on order, and I went to about 3 or 4 different Kmarts before I found them. But proof is in the pudding. This is a large size, so I would suggest getting a large size if you are, say, size 10 and bigger, which, 10, 10.5, 11 myself. If you were smaller, go to the small one. These are, I believe, reject shop ones are $8. These are $7, so $1 cheaper. They're a lot sturdier construction. I think the air holes will be a benefit in terms of the durability of your shoes and everything. Being able to air out, I feel like it's going to be a good thing. But let's see how they look. Let's set them up. I think I've got 5, maybe 4, I can't remember. Let's set them up, put some shoes in them, and see how they look. See the difference between, this is your Kmart, this is your reject shop. That type of handle, that type of handle. But these are a little bit lower in height, but they are stronger material. So problem with these is, like, we'll put more in now. I would have a lot more, but every time I go to Kmart, they're sold out. So I just grab as many as I can when I see them. But they just keep selling out. Kmart's in the sneaker business, man. I was at one point going to put some sort of organisation together, like have 1s, 2s, 3s, and then Air Max and all that. Maybe later. For now, I just want to get them filled. Damn, that's a clean shoe. I'm not huge on black shoes, but black cement 3s. Still almost disrespectful putting them down so low. We still got a ways to go. They're all full at the moment, but I've still got a lot of stuff to fill it up with, so we're getting there. So there you have it. Kmart is in the sneaker game. It wasn't that long ago the Big W got in the sneaker game with, selling Nikes. maybe Kmart's gonna have a collab soon. Who knows? They do sell Echo, which, if you're as old as me, you remember that was a pretty big graffiti-based brand in the early 2000s. Mark Echo was a graffiti writer. He put out a video game. He launched Complex Media, you know. People were pissed initially when Echo went to Kmart, but for me it's like kids that maybe don't have that much are still able to get some pretty fresh gear. To be honest, I stocked up on the hoodies because them joints are still fly. Plain black with the Rhino joint OG, can't miss. What do you guys think? Have you tried the shoe boxes from the reject shop? Have you tried the shoe boxes from Kmart? Or did you buy the fancy drop fronts? Let us know in the comments. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, and jump on Facebook too if you want to do that. We've got plenty more on the way. Peace.